On this week's episode, Scott doesn't realize it, but he ties the entire show together with both his genuine positivity message and his word of the week.
Isn't it
It is
awesome?
amazing. And I did not pre-read and know that he had done that, and yet it still worked out. Which normally I try to derail it, but apparently Scott doesn't want to talk or agree or say anything.
Surprise.
That's your addition to our show this week.
Sure.
Well, all right. Well, everybody hang on because it's going to be a wild one.
It's okay because it'll make it more interesting.
I'm all confused. I'm all twisted up.
Yeah.
Eddie, Toto, it's a twister. It's a twister.
Get into that already. We haven't even started the show and he's going crazy.
Yeah, well, you wanted to talk about it, so hopefully you have the pictures. We're going to talk about what we notice is going on in the world today. This is your chance to escape the world. Don't listen to the news. The news is boring. It's all bad anyways. Let's see. Stock market's up. Stock market's down. Crypto is up. Crypto is down. Everybody's running for president. Everybody. Homeless people are living in Ron DeSantis' backyard because, according to the new law, if you camp on public ground, it's a felony and 6 months in jail. But if you do it on private property, it's only 30 days and a misdemeanor. So it's all confusing out there, folks. So don't worry about that crap, the news and the politics and all that stuff. Just come watch our show.
Definitely.
And get away for a while.
And where should they go to find our other stuff?
I don't know where.
Down there.
Down there.
What does it say down there?
Have you been putting it? Did you figure out how to put it on there?
Yes, it's at the beginning and at the end now. Yay.
So he did know how to do it.
And the picture is so much clearer.
Yeah. Well, good for you. Scott
We
figured out
got
how
a
to
few
use the
other
editing
things to
software,
do, but we're getting there.
which is good because that's our weakness. Our weakness is that. But we're going to talk about pictures behind us. We're going to talk about what we've done this week. We're going to talk about the world has done this week. And like I said, this is your chance to get away and just escape the world for a while. And again, you don't need to listen to any other podcasts. I mean, if you need specialty stuff, that's great. But we are just as good, if not better, than any of the other podcasts out there. So,
and we're so incredibly handsome.
Watch our Twitch show. You can go to the website, send Scott a message. He'll date you.
Okay.
Well, it's like carbon dating.
I get it.
What?
Yeah. Carbon dating.
If I said the other one, you'd get in trouble. So, I'm not getting you in trouble.
Yes, you are. You get me in trouble anyway. Everything that comes out of your mouth gets me in trouble, Steve.
That's your problem. But I guess the weather's been screwy. So we've had tremendously hot weather.
Yes.
The whole world has.
Those people I was telling you about earlier before the show, they were in Vegas last week and they said, "Oh my God."
Why didn't they stop in and say hi?
Well, they were there for a corporate thing.
It's not 24/7.
Well, I don't know.
Vegas is
That they don't know you. Actually, Audge might know you because she's watched your show.
Okay. Well, there you go. Well, next time when you're out here, message me, let me know, and go do something. But so we'll start with your picture and your stuff. Then we'll go into mine because I am ready for you now based on my picture and based on what I did this weekend.
Okay. You played pickleball?
Fickleball? No, I don't play fickleball.
I said pickleball. What are you going, deef?
No, I don't.
I enunciate well.
No,
most of the time.
I do not move as. If you're going to hit it right to where I'm at, then we're good. But otherwise, forget it. You win.
All right. Here's the thing. Last week, I talked about the funnel clouds and stuff. It turns out you cannot pull pictures off of Facebook.
You did not.
I did not. We talked about it after the show?
We talked about it, yeah, personally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not on the show. And I said, put the pictures up.
All right.
So, yeah.
So the best I can do is this because I tried
to let you do a screen capture?
No, I tried.
I could normally do a screen capture.
Well, I've never done one before, so that was probably the problem since I've never done it before. I didn't know what to do. You know how that goes.
Yeah, I'm like those kids on your bus. Wow, I'm surprised you know how to do anything on a computer.
There, that's more pictures.
Yeah, they're too far away.
They don't come do it.
But those were funnel clouds in your neighborhood.
Yes,
like within miles of your buildings.
Within within 6 miles.
Yes, that would be within miles of your
Yep.
buildings.
Yeah, well, 2,700 miles still would be within miles.
Further qualifying.
Okay. But
like
the picture I took out from my deck going south, this is the one, the twister stop.
Why is your bus behind your deck?
This is my driveway. The bus is in my driveway. I'm on my deck.
Oh, okay.
So this is going south where the storms ended up going into Illinois.
Oh, so, you kicked him out?
Yeah, I told him,
get out of Wisconsin.
Leave me alone, damn it. So, but
pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
What's really funny is we were expected to, even after this went through, which we got a decent amount of rain, but then it got dry again, and they were saying that they were worried that things are going to be really bad because the next 2 weeks they showed no rain whatsoever. Last night we got hit with storms. Lightning struck 1 block from my house and literally blew up a tree. I should have taken a picture of that, but they were, by the time I got there today, had already cut it all up. And we ended up getting 1 3/4 inches overnight with the 4 different major storm. They come in cells, right? 4 major cells came right over our area. But you should see the corn. It grew a freaking 8 inches overnight. Just insane.
Because of the electricity and the moisture?
Well, what happens, a lot of people don't realize this, but lightning, when it happens, changes. I don't know if it's the H2O in the water or what it is, but it creates nitrogen, and the rain brings the nitrogen to the soil, and nitrogen is a huge fertilizer. So the grass is greener. The corn went from no tassels to fully tasseled in 48 hours. Absolutely insane.
Nice.
So, yeah, we're happy because I'll tell you something. It was freaking dry. We went to go out in the backyard. You couldn't be barefoot because the ground hurt so much.
Yeah, and we saw your brown grass and everything, and the fact that corn is mostly moisture. That's how the kernels get plump.
I thought the kernel had chicken. Yeah,
kernel's dead.
Well, that's true too. But there's 6 new ones.
So he's decomposing.
There you go.
So then my picture was, I am ready for you. Look at that. Which one do I want to turn here?
Crystal clear skies? Or
can I get out of the way?
Because that is a mountain in the back, right?
Yeah, that's a mountain in the back. Well, I don't know if you can see the mountain once we crop it. Well, maybe there.
I'm talking about the one behind you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of the way.
Because the color of it behind you. Yeah, see the color behind you. I knew it was a mountain, but different clouds. Don't worry about it.
So this was the golf course that I golfed on.
Okay.
Ended up being 117 that day.
Oh, cool. Cold wave.
So super hot, super exhausted. And I wanted to quit. With 7 holes left, I'm like, I want to quit. I don't want to golf anymore. I'll just take the max on all the holes. It's a tournament.
Right.
Here's the problem. Up to that point, after golfing 11 holes, I had like 6 pars and 2 birdies. So I'm like, I can't stop.
No,
I'm dying. I'm exhausted. It's super hot. But I ended up with a better score on the back 9 than on the front 9. Through the heat, suffering through it, I ended up birdie, par, bogey for the last hole. Last hole is one of the toughest holes on the course. And I didn't feel bad about that bogey at all. But ended up with an 84. I was only 12 over par for the round.
How can you have all those birdies and pars and only 1 bogey and be over more than one?
I didn't say 1 bogey. I said the last 5 holes, par, bogey. After I was exhausted. Right. And if I would have quit, they would all have been 3 over.
Right.
And obviously, the other holes were bogeys or lost balls or hitting the water, penalties and stuff like that.
Okay.
Right. That means that still think about that though. That means on 12 holes, I shot a bogey or a double bogey. Right. So you hit a par 3, you hit it in the water, and then you put it in 2 and you get a 5. Right. That's 2 over.
Yeah, it's a bogey.
So it takes up 2 strokes. That's a double bogey on a par 3.
Oh, actually, 1 over is a bogey. That's right.
Yeah. Double bogey would be 2 over.
No wonder I shot a 62 last week.
That's exactly because you don't cheat. You just don't know how to play. I was like, cannot wait to play you golf because after this, I know your score is going to be over 100. I will bet you any amount of money that your score will be over 100.
But not if it's a best ball tournament.
No, you tell me you golf by yourself, even without the best, and you break 100.
Yes.
Not going to happen. You do not count your strokes properly.
No.
Not in fact that you told me that it's the first time I played around without losing a golf ball.
Well,
Do not lose golf balls during a round of golf and still shoot below 100.
if you lose 2 golf balls, that's only 2 strokes.
Yeah, and you go back to the original spot to where it went out and play it.
Yes.
Right, okay. Like again.
Not correct.
Yeah, that's correct, but that's not what you're doing. There's no way you're sitting hitting 3 off the tee and still scoring under 100.
I like
First shot penalty. Third shot is hitting off the tee is a 3. Again, you're not counting the score right.
You go
but
back,
that's okay.
You go back to the. I thought where the ball goes out is where you hit from.
No,
You have to go back to the tee.
you have to go back to where you took that shot from that went out. That's why you hit a provisional. You know what a provisional is, right? In case
No,
you think the ball's out of play. Yeah, see, you don't score right.
because the way we've always done it is
You don't get time and
goes out
distance.
and you know where it went out. You bring the
You don't know
ball
where it
from
went
there,
out.
and you
You-
add a
you
stroke
don't.
and you hit from there.
You're like my brother John. So we do that to speed up play.
But that's not
Okay.
how it works in a real tournament.
Yes, you do that to speed up play. However, if you're like my brother-in-law John, it's amazing because we always outdrive John. And then he'll hit his ball off the tee and he hits it in the water. And he is always 30 to 40 yards farther than the guy who hits the ball the farthest off the tee going, yeah, mine hit the one out of the water over here.
Right.
No, John, you've not outdrove Jim all day. You did not just outdrive him by 30 to 40 yards. Come back here, put your ball down behind us and take the shot from there. No, I'm up there. Okay, whatever. So I'm imagining that's how you play.
Sort of, but not really.
Yeah, no, trust me. We're counting your score when you come out, and I guarantee you are going to score over 100.
Well, now you're going to have to wait because I'm not going to golf at
Because-
120 degrees.
Because if you break 100, I'm never golfing again.
Oh, that's sad.
That's how confident I am after the round that's the best round I've had in at least a year and a half. At least a year and a half.
Well,
It was unbelievable.
5 times 18, isn't that under 100?
What?
Nothing.
So you're going to tell me that you only got 5s on all the holes. So you bogeyed all the par 4s. On the par 3s, you double bogeyed, and on the par 5s, you got all pars. No. Again, no.
Ooh,
Again, no.
Jeannie,
Just
dear.
no.
hi, Jeannie.
Again, just no.
Just
I don't know what
say
was
no.
great. Something was great, but I don't know what was great. I don't know if her pig out was great. She had a party she went to, but yes.
It's
So
my party and a if I want to.
I'm very excited about how well I golfed. So
Yay, me too. Personally, I think she'd go on tour.
yeah, I'm not that good. So just to put that in perspective, the guy in the U.S. Open who's leading the tournament is 12 under par.
Yes.
That means that's right. 24 strokes difference between his score and my score. 24. It's like 18 holes.
Nothing.
24. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my golf score. Okay. Thanks, Jeannie. Yeah. But yeah, 24 in the British Open, not the US Open, British Open is 12 under. So that's 24 stroke difference between his score and my score. Yeah. I'm not going on a tour anytime soon.
We had, during that last tournament I was in, one of the guys had a drive on a 320-yard par 4, and he was on the green on the drive.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Those guys can drive the green.
oh my
320, yeah.
God.
There's guys who can hit that.
Yeah.
Normally, guys who hit really long, though, are always in trouble. They don't hit it down the fairway.
Yes.
I'm only hitting it 210, 220 now, but it's in the middle of the fairway. So
Yes. Which is
makes a
more
big
better.
difference. But yeah, I was hitting the ball really well. like right at the pin, sticking it. I mean, yeah, I was happy. So it's good to have. It's been a long time coming for a good score. And like I said, I wanted to quit so bad. It was so hot. I was so sore. It was so hot.
Well, you know what the thing is?
But
The reason you probably did so good on that back nine is you were so hot, all your muscles were relaxed.
No, what it was I was so hot and in so much pain. My brain was occupied. I literally on the third or fourth last hole, bending down, sweat pours off my forehead, off my face, into my eyes, sunburn all over. Normally, once I'm over a ball, there's no backing away from it. I'm hitting it and it's just a shitty shot. I stop. I put my golf club against myself. I'm wiping the sweat out of my eyes, getting all the burning, the sting away, the burning, sting going. Reset, walked away from the ball, reset, hit the ball right next to the pin. Got a par in that hole. But I was able to walk away. Then on another hole, I'm right in the middle of my backswing. I start taking my club back, and the guy in the other twosome with us, some guy had hit a golf ball into our fairway. He goes, yeah, it's right over here. Right in the middle of my backswing to tell the guy where the ball is. I stopped. Normally I wouldn't stop. I just swing and chunk it. I stopped. I walked away from the ball, took a breath, got back in, hit it, bam, labeled it. Everything was going straight at the pin all day long. Putts were good. Reading the greens really well. So
who are you going to putts?
You.
I knew that
Why would that be any different than any other day?
Well, I'm glad you had a great sweaty time.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, I hate the fact that I had to be in that much pain to keep my brain occupied, but I couldn't quit. I was like, I wanted to quit, but I'm like, I shot a 42 on the front nine, a 40 on the back nine, or 44 on the front nine, because it was 84 total. Yeah, 44 on the front nine and a 40 on the back nine. When I was tired and more exhausted, I shot better. Although there's a couple tougher holes on the front nine, and that's where I didn't get into some penalty.
Except for the last hole.
Hitting the water. But who you calling the last hole?
You, Steve.
Okay, putts. But yeah, so that was fun. But follow-up.
Fun?
But a follow-up. I have a follow-up story.
Exactly. That's what else is fun. Follow-up. We learn stuff from the past.
Yeah, F you.
It had nothing to do with F you.
Follow up. F you. Follow up. F you. So do you remember that story when the guy in England stole the truckload of Cadbury eggs?
I certainly do.
Do you know that the court case finally finished on that in England?
It's not that long.
It was just over the theft of a truck.
Yes.
And 200,000 Cadbury eggs. I mean, obviously.
What did he end up getting?
2 years in jail. It was 31,000 pounds. Dollars, like English pounds.
Okay. Otherwise, they're going to start doing 30,000 pounds of bananas.
Yeah, no, pounds to dollars. So, let's see, 31,000 is, come on, $40,000 in US dollars.
There you go.
So, yeah. So he stole it. They found him. I think he turned himself in. Didn't he turn himself in?
I don't know. I didn't read it because
I don't remember what the story was.
We had our own exciting thing happen today.
Well, it was actually, self-employed ground worker used a tractor unit that he had stolen in Yorkshire area in October to tow away the thing full of chocolate. So that was October that he stole the tractor. When did he steal the eggs? Was it October?
This February 11th.
Yeah. So he stole the tractor. So that's not bad at all. 2 years for stealing a tractor and the eggs to steal the trailer.
He got off easy.
Yeah, it is pretty funny though. Yeah, it doesn't say how he got caught here. Who will be sentenced?
Oh,
This clearly wasn't a spur of the moment of offense. That's why they gave him 2 years, but whatever. So, yeah. So it doesn't pay to steal Cadbury cream eggs.
no, I do not.
So speaking of chickens, the Don't Know show didn't know this. Now, do not look at the story.
I'm not.
Unless
I'm
you're
looking at my
dead.
phone.
Did you know this? Why? What's going on? Do we need to stop?
No, we had. I completely forgot to mention what happened on the way in to dinner tonight. And
What happened?
We had alerts on our. Actually, we decided to have KFC tonight. Okay.
Oh,
because
wow. We're chicken all over the place.
we were in the pool this afternoon. Susie's first time in the pool all year. We were in
Yay.
the pool. By the time we got out of the pool, it was already too late to cook dinner. So we decided to just go get KFC. Well, she told me to go get KFC. So I went into
I
town.
like KFC.
As I'm going into town and I'm passing the Super 8, I see squad cars all over Super 8's parking lot and in the street and on the grass behind the building. I'm like, what the hell? And I get past the main door. They all got their guns out.
Wait. You went into Super 8?
No, I was going to KFC, which is next door to the Super 8.
So how did you get past the door with them with their guns out?
Driving down the street, I could see all.
Oh, you drove
I'm
past
driving.
the outside. I thought you were already parked at this time and walking into this store
No.
with all the cops with their guns out. I'm like, how did they let you do that?
And I'm like, what the hell? Are they filming a movie here? Because I kid you not, it was just like in the movies. They're over the hoods of the cars with their guns out, and there's teams up against the door, with the brick behind them, ready to go in through the door, right?
Okay.
So I get to the gas station because I needed to fill up before I got the food, and this lady comes screeching and screaming, "Oh my God, there's guns out there! They're gonna kill the guy!" And she's just freaking out bad. I go to KFC. KFC is literally 2 buildings away from. You could see everything out the drive-through window, and they never noticed it. The guys working the drive-through did not notice it. I said, "Dude, aren't you guys worried that a bullet might come through your window?" And I go, "Why?" I says, "You don't see all those cops out there with their guns out." "Oh my God!" He goes, "Boss!"
You should have put your order in first.
I did. I ordered it online. I just had to come and pick it up. It was ready for me.
Okay.
But 45 minutes later, my phone goes off. Law enforcement responding to an armed barricaded subject at Super 8 in Delavan. Avoid the area of Borg and Phoenix Street. If you are in the area, stay indoors and away from windows and doors. 45 minutes after I saw that.
Super 8 grocery store or the Wyndham Hotel? Okay. Super 8 Delavan. I'll see if it made national news yet.
So that was kind of, and then when her phone went off, it freaked out Susie. It's like, why is it going off now? Because they're a little slow. So I have a feeling that this might be somebody said.
So it has not made the Google searches yet.
Yeah, this is, I don't know if you guys can read that, but that's what came.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I have that. If you go to the Facebook page of the city of Delavan, here, take that off the screen. Check this shit out.
Well, it's called Walworth County Scanner.
Check this shit out.
Yep, same thing.
Look at that. There it is.
Yep.
That's it. That's what you have. See it? Walworth County plus wherever scanner updates.
Yep.
See? Look, doggies. And then this guy.
Yeah, they have good stuff on the updates too when good things happen. But I'll tell you something, you would not think our sleepy little town of Delavan would be having a barricaded hostage situation.
Everybody has those now.
Yes,
did I tell you about the one they had at Caesar's Palace?
Crazy.
I tell you about the one they had at Caesar's Palace?
2 weeks, right? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to sure I told you this. So speaking of chicken, I did not know this. I'm not a big chicken nugget eater at McDonald's.
Okay.
Did you know that the chicken nugget at McDonald's actually have specific shapes? They're not just blobs.
I did because it was on How Things Are Made show.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, let's see how much you remember. How many shapes and what are the names of the shapes?
I don't remember that, but I believe it was 5 shapes.
4, close.
4. Okay.
Okay.
So But yeah.
I did not know that.
And they're not made with just white meat. They're made with both. Whereas KFC,
they're mixed. They're mixed up.
Yeah, honestly, if I can get KFC's breading on McDonald's nugget, I would be very happy.
There you go. So the bone was actually originally named the bow tie. That bone, and if you think about it, if you look at a bone,
that's what it looks like. Yes.
Yeah, but the bone just kind of looks like, but they look like blobs to me.
Yeah.
I mean, the bone really that doesn't that you can't really see the shape of the bone. The boot, yeah, kind of. The ball, that's what I thought they all were, just balls, and then the bell.
Yes.
Bell, but they all start with B, which I thought was funny. I did not realize that they were specific. The bell, the ball, the boot, and the bow tie, sometimes referred to as bone. But yeah, I did not know that.
Isn't that amazing?
It's a reason that you're mass producing them. You're putting them through a cookie cutter. But I thought the cookie cutter was just, just some kind of blob that kind of squished them out.
Right.
Like that, and there was no shape at all. They just all, whatever shape you could make that was kind of like triangularly, but squiggly. So they just made these little balls and it was, or blobs. And then you took all the chicken and you dipped it in the breading and went from there.
See that, people? We are giving you important information that will get you through the rest of your life.
The don't know show. Well, it's stuff like that you got to think about. But now it's just become so expensive.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
By the way, here's another thing. If you go to KFC and you order an 8-piece chicken, it costs you like $18, right?
Does it really?
If you ordered online, it's $10.
Huh?
How weird is that?
Because of a coupon?
No, it's an online deal. If you order your food online, they got like 3 different things that are reduced price if you order them online.
That's a big reduction. That's a 40% reduction.
Then, of course, if you want it with the coleslaw and mashed imitation potatoes and gravy, it's $24.
Yeah, well, remember I told you about the time we went to the Grand Canyon and Dakota had to have his double cheeseburger?
Yes.
And we went and it was like $8. Well, guess what?
What?
This is in Connecticut. Check out these prices.
A McCrispy meal for $18.
Yeah.
A double quarter pounder with cheese for $19.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty extreme.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
The only thing I could think of is they passed a different wage law for their, what do they call that? The base pay that you could pay somebody.
The minimum wage?
Yeah, minimum wage, right. So
that's ridiculous.
Well, if you use
the sandwich alone for the double cheeseburger is $9.89. It's like $10.
Yes.
For a double quarter pounder with cheese. A fillet of fish is $7.29. 2 cheeseburgers. Look at this. 2 cheeseburgers, $8.18. That's $4.09 a cheeseburger.
Yes. But if they were paying $7.50 an hour minimum wage and then they bumped it up to $15 an hour, that's automatically doubling your labor costs. So
that's crazy. I mean, I don't eat at McDonald's, so I don't know what the prices are here, but
you're a communist. We understand.
Christ. That's a lot.
It is.
That just seems expensive to me. Is that expensive to you?
Yes. Okay. Here it's $10 for the meal.
Okay, so it's almost double.
Yeah. When I was working at McDonald's, it was 99 cents for the meal.
Well, like I said, the days of the dollar menu are gone. They still have a dollar menu, but there's nothing on it for $1. Right. It's like going to the dollar store. There's nothing at the dollar for.
They're all $1.25 now at the dollar store here.
Yeah,
it's now the $1.25 store.
But yeah, it's crazy. Why will that not disappear?
I have no clue.
It's ridiculous. All right, so we'll do this list and then we'll go on to halftime.
Okay.
Or do you might just do halftime now?
Well, I don't see what your list is because Nuggets was the last subject, and then McDonald's in Connecticut. What's after that?
Oh, we could do the wheel or the 25 movie mistakes. That's what's after that. All right, so let's do halftime.
Okay.
All right. So now it's time to do our genuine positivity message. give you guys a little bit of a break from all of the positive stuff we're doing and do more positive stuff.
Yes, it's a break from positivity. We're going to give you positivity.
All right. So with our genuine positivity message, penned by Funguy The Entertainer, who spells his name F-U. I don't know why.
You changed it, didn't you?
But I did not change that.
Okay, sure.
I did not change that.
Sure.
You did that. So no, I want to show everybody this. I'm gonna share I'm gonna make it bigger. So jokingly earlier, I said follow up at FU.
Yeah.
Right. But where's my share? I did not change that. You can go back and check. So if you look, everybody now knows what Jenny Potts, but look at that. I did not do that. That was you.
You know,
you did.
The odds are it was me. And the reason I say that is because whenever I have a sentence that starts with the word the T and the H are always capped. I for some odd reason, the way I type, I don't get my finger off.
You can't get your hand off. Yeah, you don't get your hand off of the thing fast enough.
Yep.
Off the shift fast enough. But still, that I thought that was. I didn't do that. I didn't plan that from the beginning of the show. And then we get to this point, I did notice it because I don't pre-screen stuff. Unlike you, who has to pre-screen everything to be able to talk about anything.
Me?
I talk
about stuff up top of my head, just like you. Hey, the difference is you have true knowledge. I just have goofy thoughts.
Yes, you do have goofy thoughts. All right,
but I'm not boring.
So let's go to our genuine positivity. What's our genuine positivity at FU?
First of all, I have to preclude this for this particular thing. As you heard earlier, today was the first day of the year that my wife actually got the swimming pool. It was not my first day, but still, because we were in the pool, I came up with this. Floating in your pool on a hot summer day not only is relaxing, but stress relieving. So go out and float in your pool.
Yeah, go float. F you. You did it. You perpetuated it. You put it out there in the universe. I just happened to pick it up. There was a disturbance in the force, and I happened to realize
the force be with you,
which is pretty funny if you think about it.
It is. It is.
So speaking of FUs, go to the wheel. Bring the wheel up and share it.
I already have it up. I just have to remember how to share. There we go. Share. Bingo.
What are we going to spin here?
You see it now?
Yeah, I see it. What are we going to spin? This is the new favorite from the Don't Know show. Does Scott know? Where we pick up a subject and see how much of this subject Scott actually knows or was aware of it. Oh, failed products from big companies. Form big companies.
Yes.
Form big companies. F-U. F-U. All right. So hide choice.
Oh, high choice.
Good.
High choice.
Right.
I did it.
No, you screwed it up. Yeah, I'll have to delete it. Now I got to delete the Wes Anderson ones. So let's see. I got to get rid of the West screenplays because we did that one.
Buscadios.
Those are misquoted movie lines. We didn't do that. What did we pick?
I already quoted it out. It was something about failed products from big companies. Big companies,
okay. Yeah. I got to find. All right. So poker hands. I got to get rid of that. We did that one.
Poker.
Poker, and you're not deleting them. It's not deleting my subject list, so they stay on my things here. And I'm like, oh man,
well, that's weird. I hate hide, like you told me to.
Well, no, because once I open the list, never mind. I don't understand how it works.
Yeah, because it's your thing, not mine.
Because it's open.
You, Steve.
You won't do that.
So that may be
commercials, popular dog breeds. Did we do the dog breeds already?
I don't think so.
Okay. Court cases that changed the court system.
No.
Most memorable commercial jingles.
No.
Top 10 worst plot holes. We did that one.
Yes. It was a dumb one.
Plot hole. Africa Business Insider. Biggest retail. Here we go. All right. So these are failed products from the world's biggest companies. And let's see if Scott ever had, used, or was even interested in buying any of these. Okay. So the first one is I don't see it. Where? Wait, what? Okay, I have the article up, but I don't see the actual article. It's got the headline, but then no article. Wait,
was it an article of clothing?
No, this is wait, where is it? There's no article in this article.
You're being redundant.
This is so weird.
So what you're telling me is there's no list of the things that went bad.
The list is gone. So I'm going to share this just to show you what I'm looking at here. This is so weird. Okay. See it?
Yes.
Two of the biggest products, world market companies, right? Here's the guy. Launching a product is tough. There's the picture. There's the Google founder with Google Glasses. So Google Glasses was obviously one of those.
Okay.
Even the most CEO Jeff Bezos at Amazon right size. We put together 3 of the biggest flops from Nintendo's Virtual Boy to Google's Glasses, right? You see that?
Yes.
Click to skip the ads. So I had to click there. See, it says recommended articles. Then it goes into there, and then that's the end of the article.
Okay. Because normally when you click to skip the ads, it means they're looking for you to pay for something.
They click on an ad. They want you to go, yeah, they did exactly what they did, right?
Yep.
So where's the article? There was an article here at one time.
Okay. What's really weird is if you look at the top, it says it's from Business Insider in Africa.
Yeah. This is so weird. Look, June 23rd. It's not that old of an article.
No, it's not. Wait. Oh, no, that was trending. I saw a read next story. So, you know how sometimes you have to click to the on a arrow going to the right in order to go
right. Yeah. Pictures or stuff like that. Yeah. Business Insider. Here's an article. Let's see if it pops. Let's see if it goes. Oh, see, here it is. Found it. Isn't that weird?
Yes, and I know about the Edsel, but it was like before I was born.
Okay, do you know about the Edsel? Then who was the Edsel named after?
I have no idea.
The designer's daughter.
Okay.
Did you know that? You didn't know that?
No, I didn't. Well, when you said it, I go, yeah, I remember that, but no.
Okay. Cool.
Stop sharing because I'm seeing this.
Did you have a Betamax? It wasn't in there. It didn't say that in there anywhere. I just knew that. See, it doesn't say that.
That's not what I'm saying. Oh, okay. We could keep sharing. Yeah, that's never mind. Ignoring. Betamax. Yeah, no, I did not have a Betamax. Came really close to getting one. And yeah, I believe it was you that said, no, VHS will be better.
Yep. Because VHS was more popular. There were more of those around.
Yes.
Okay. Do you ever try New Coke?
I loved it.
1985 that came out.
Yes. I loved it.
Took away Coke so people would want Coke again. That's what they did. It's kind of weird.
Yep.
I did not know that there was a Pepsi AM. I knew about Crystal Pepsi. Do you remember what Crystal Pepsi was?
Clear.
Yeah. But I didn't know there was Pepsi AM.
I vaguely remember it only because that was the year that I was working at the convenience store and the Pepsi guy asked me if I wanted to put it on the shelf.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was.
Yeah.
So you knew that one. I didn't know that one. Okay. How about this one? Smokeless cigarettes.
That was the precursor to vaping.
This was the 1980s, dude. This was back when I was in high school. Well, yeah. Graduate high school, but Jesus, no. Did not know that. Okay. You knew about this, right? Yeah. Everybody knows that all the beer companies make water, but I didn't know that they actually tried to market it separately. But then again, I was living on the East Coast and they probably just didn't, again, move it to, over to Mississippi.
Exactly.
So I was east of the Mississippi, so I never heard of that because that's the 90s. Okay. An Apple Newton.
Okay.
You weren't big on those, were you?
No, I was never. I liked the Apple IIe. That was the only Apple product I ever really liked.
Okay.
I do
So
not
you remember?
Microsoft Bob.
Yeah, they killed it 1 year after launching it in 1985. I think that was like precursor to Clip It. Then Clip It came out, and then they killed Clip It, and then now they brought Clip It back. You know who Clip It is, right?
No.
That's the helper guy, the little paper clip.
Oh, yeah.
Office.
I was thinking, yeah.
1995, the Virtual Boy. Look at how way ahead of time these guys were.
Yeah.
Everybody's got these things now. Look, Nintendo did it in 95. Never had one of those. Wasn't even interested in it.
Yep. No, me either.
Remember that though?
Yes, I do.
Arch Deluxe. We keep the cold side cold and the hot side hot. We keep it separate.
What a pain in the ass sandwich.
Spent $100 million to get that product launched. Yep. Well, they remember Ray Kroc said he would never serve a sandwich while he was alive with tomato on it. I don't know if he said lettuce. No, because there's lettuce on. Is there lettuce on a Big Mac?
Yes.
12 piece pesto sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles. Yeah, it was tomatoes. Yeah, he didn't like tomatoes.
Yep.
Because they were too hard to keep fresh. I've never had this. I didn't realize that this drink was a flop. I thought people were still drinking this.
Tasted like cough syrup. I could see why it wasn't popular.
I thought I saw these. I know. You know what? I know I've seen this soda with the little floating things in it.
Yes.
2000s. So they said within a year of its debut it was gone, but they brought back a different version of it then. Yeah, remember these?
I do.
Do you remember what the side effect was with the Olestra?
Yeah, you got diarrhea.
No.
I thought it was diarrhea.
No, anal leakage.
Which is kind of basically the same thing, but okay.
No, it's not. You don't have to go to the bathroom, but you get anal leakage.
That's true. Do you remember the anti-fat pill that you could take? And that did the same thing. It took the fat out of the food you were eating and made you leak it out. Same problem.
I don't remember that.
I was on that for 2 years from my doctor when I was trying to lose weight.
Yeah, I think you're just weird. Cosmopolitan yogurt. The magazine Cosmopolitan decided to do a yogurt. No, I did not know. I'm a Dannon or maybe a Yoplait guy, mostly Dannon.
I can't stand yogurt.
So I knew about mobile ESPN, but I didn't know it was a flop.
That's because it was on a flip phone.
But everybody else has it now. The HD DVD. Laserdiscs never ever took off really either. Those were special. So I could see why that didn't go. I've never heard of Jost. The peer-to-peer TV network. You know, kind of like a Spotify or that.
Yes.
Now that's all we have. Google Lively.
I do remember when that came out.
Really?
Yes.
It was not a virtual work. JoJo.
No.
Quick Setter.
No.
The DVD relevant. So they tried to compete with Netflix.
Oh, Quickster, HP Touchpad. See, it's kind of weird. It's a flop, but these things are all over now. So I don't know. Oh, the Zune. Yeah, they were the Zunes. Remember Zunes? No.
That was that was the Windows version. Yeah.
Yeah, because Jake had one of those.
Right, and they just got wiped out. Facebook Home. So, yeah, they're trying to compete with I don't know, but whatever. Yeah, that sucks. Hello. Why were these? Why were these?
Oh,
see-through. They're all see-through now, anyways.
Yeah.
The Fire Phone. Yeah, Google got the Google Pixel going, but Amazon couldn't get their phone. But Amazon's starting to sell phones again. They're going to start selling. There's Google Glasses. Those kind of died off. Okay. The Galaxy Note 7. I had the Note 8. The 7 was bad because that was the one that burst into flames with the new battery. Okay, I did not know that this was real.
I didn't either.
Soylent. So do you remember the movie with Charlton Heston?
Soylent Green. Yes.
Yeah, Soylent Green is made of people. But yeah.
I wonder why it wasn't popular.
Because company issued a recall of the 250 calorie bars on is it all of them? Customer bars are making them sick. Yeah, no kidding. One user said they had the worst vomiting episode ever. Well, yeah, that would make you lose weight.
Yes, it would.
Sweet Greens, a Juicero, like the little thing that puts juice in the store. I never had one of those or saw one of those.
No.
Theranos Edison Nanotainers. Theranos News. Air Power. Apple had granted business laws. You had charge I can repower 3 devices. They have these now.
Yes. But when they first came out, they were
too early before their time. Yeah. Could be.
Yep, I remember that.
Do you?
Yes.
It was launched during the pandemic. This is like recent.
Yep.
A Jettison Rogue hoverboard.
No, Jetson. The Jetsons.
Jetson.
Yeah.
Product Safety Commission recalled them because these are the ones that caught fire.
Yep.
That's it.
All right.
So weird. So you knew a lot of those.
I knew a lot of those.
Does Scott know? Yes. A lot of stuff that has failed, Scott does know about.
Yep. And a couple of them I actually liked.
Quite weird.
Seems to be that way. All the stuff that I end up liking gets discontinued.
All right. So now we'll go into 25 big mistakes in popular films. Did you catch that? We won't do only 25. But the Titanic.
Yes, everybody should know the boat sinks.
There's a nice going. You didn't say spoiler alert.
Sorry.
It's going to be mad at us.
No.
So
everybody
many viewers missed many. Man, my sinuses are killing me today.
Jay was in the hospital last weekend.
Oh, okay, there's a non sequitur. Hello.
Yep.
What happened?
High humidity, possible contamination from mold, and a problem with he's had bronchitis, so everything exasperated it. Couldn't breathe.
Wow.
It put him,
go ahead. But the big thing is when the pressure changes, when you have storm systems coming through, the cells, there's usually a high pressure and low pressure cell next to each other.
yes.
And when the barometric pressure changes, because my sinuses are kind of clogged, it creates that huge headache in my head.
I can understand that.
So the biggest one that people complained about was the deck changing colors. The deck changes colors during the film. Jack and friends are conversing while standing on a black anchor with the rails. It didn't don't connect at the beginning of the movie. Later, when Rose and Jack stand at the same spot, the anchor is now white and the railings are now connected.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
You didn't see the picture I showed you, did you?
I'm not. Well, I'm looking at this.
Yeah, I thought so. This is what I showed you. That's how bad it was.
Why do you have the sunglasses on? Because the lights were bothering his eyes?
Yep. It was giving him a splitting headache.
Yep. That'll do it. Well, thanks for bringing the show down.
Yeah. No, he's good.
Yeah, that was Jay. It looked like a movie character. He could be a villain in a movie.
I know, right?
He should submit that.
I might do that for him. Say, hey, look at this.
Yeah, you're a new villain in a movie. Gladiator, isn't that the one where the airplane was flying over during the battle scenes? Yeah, one of Russell Crowe's giving a speech where there's an airplane flying above him.
I remember hearing that. Which is really weird because they had the technology to make that airplane disappear from the video.
Right. Which is, yeah. I mean, especially an airplane. Jesus.
No, yeah. How can you not catch that, right?
The one that they complain about in Doctor Strange is the same guy with with a briefcase. runs past Doctor Strange during the fight in the monster like 4 different times.
Okay.
So, well, because you know how they film those.
Yes.
They film it
segments,
multiple angles, and then recut it together. Oh man, now my sinuses are starting to bother me. Now that you've said that.
What else you got?
I'm trying to read through here to see if they're any good. No. Forrest Gump. What was the one in Forrest Gump? He receives a letter stating that he would get a hefty payout. Oh, yeah. He received to get a letter getting a hefty payout from his investment in the Apple company. The problem is that you couldn't publicly trade Apple stock until 1980, and Forrest received the letter in 1975.
Ah, okay.
So Forrest Gump made his fortune in Apple 5 years before you could even buy the stock.
There you go.
There were tons of ones in Star Wars, but there's the one where the stormtrooper's going through the door and whacks his head when they're going into the control room.
Okay.
That's when they pull out. Let's see, Braveheart. As the warriors are marching towards the enemy, you can spot what appears to be a white van in the background. I like that one. Well, this is just a continuity one. So in Spider-Man, when he's learning how to use his webs, and he breaks a lamp, right? And the ant goes, "What's going on in there?" She opens the door. The lamp's back on the shelf, not broken.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually caught one this week when I was watching an old Western movie before I go to bed. Audie Murphy movie called The Quick Gun. Okay. His ex-girlfriend is a school teacher. And he goes, and this movie is about the late 1800s, right? So he goes into the schoolhouse, and you know how the kids put their artwork, their drawings and stuff on the walls or stuff? They do that to this day in school, right?
Right.
Crayons weren't invented then.
Yeah. Right.
It's like,
there you go.
Oops.
Yeah. Well, okay. So this isn't in the list, but do you remember Wayne's World?
I do.
He's building the hockey player out of popsicle sticks in the restaurant. And I think they start off pink. And then when he completes it, it's blue.
Went from a girl to a boy. Okay.
There are pink and blue hockey sticks. Yeah. So that's kind of weird. This one's really bad. For Grease, when the waitress is shutting off the lights, the milkshake shop, and she tried to do it with her elbow, she like misses it by like a foot, but the lights still
turn off. Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously the switches aren't working.
No. It's one of the other things I really get a kick out of when they're doing a scene, and especially in the old westerns, and they blow out the candle or the lantern to turn out the light. It's still light in the room. It's like, no, you blow it out. It's pitch black back then.
Yeah, let's see.
But then, of course, you couldn't see anything, and the movie would be really boring. It's called creative license.
Yeah.
When they do that. Like I watched some of the old war movies where they're traveling at night, and yet they could still see the periscope from the through their binoculars.
Right. Or Pirates of the Caribbean original one where they got the guys running after Jack Sparrow, and one of the guys is wearing sunglasses.
Right.
The extra guy forgot to take off his sunglasses.
But you got to remember, it's not reality; it's theater.
Yeah, well, in American Sniper, they used a fake baby. So he's using his thumb to make the baby move. You can see his thumb moving.
Right.
Chuck Norris movie, when he call for backup and no one responds, and then shows the crowd and you can see the cop. Oh yeah, there's a cop. So he's calling for backup, and there is a from the movie set because they filmed it in Chicago.
Right.
The police are there holding back
The crowd, right?
Yeah. There's no cops anywhere. Oh yeah, Back to the Future. Yeah, and again, musicians are all like, "Oh, a Gibson ES 345 wasn't made till 1958, and the movie's filmed before that." Yeah.
Yep.
Right? That's just weird stuff.
Also, gallon of milk on the table was on recall. Are you talking about the Arnold movie recall? Total Recall?
I don't know which one, but there's always the different level of glass, glasses being filled, the level of fluid. That's always my favorite to watch when they're eating or drinking. Watch the levels of fluid go.
I also like clocks that never move.
Yep. Or jump all over the place.
Yep.
So that's the 25 big mistakes from movies.
Cool beans.
But then I'd like to jump right into your favorite.
I was hoping you're going to do that one. I like that.
You love these. These are Scott. This is a Scott favorite on the Don't Know Show.
It's because they're kind of like positive messages almost.
Yeah.
See, Tiny Grass is dreaming. No soliciting. We are too broke to buy anything. We know who we are voting for. We have found Jesus. Seriously, unless you are selling Thin Mints, please go away.
So they will buy Girl Scout cookies.
Please do not drop cigarette butts on the ground. The cat crawls out at night to smoke them, and we are trying to get him to quit. That's funnier than shit.
That's a good one.
We have video. Oh, no, we have video. We know where you live. If you don't pick up after your dog, we'll send our grandson to poop on your lawn. I've seen that elsewhere.
Yep.
Yard sign. A crap could be your crap. Oh, that's so perfect. That would have been good in Married with Children.
Yep.
No smoking. If we see smoke around, we'll assume you are on fire and drench you with water.
This is a good one.
Ohio Avenue neighbors. I put a cute love note on what I thought was my wife's car last night. We figured out today that in my tired state, I had put this note on the wrong car. If this car happened to be yours, I apologize for the confusion. I am not in love with you. Sorry.
That's a good one.
Missing pet turtle M nunchucks. Appears slow, but is very dangerous. He will come home eventually, but evildoers beware. He's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
I don't even understand that one. I mean, how do you lose the pet turtle and nunchucks? Someone stole them.
It's a play on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
This is my saying right there.
Challenge accepted. No signs.
No signs on yard. Challenge accepted. There's my sign.
Oh my God, Becky, look at that sail. It's so big. It looks like a whorehouse. Sorry.
The size of her butt.
Take my ex's stuff yard sale. It's all got to go just like him. On this spot, the 1st of April of 1780, nothing happened.
You need to put that out in front of your house.
That might not be a true statement, though. You probably don't realize this because we never talked to you about it, but we have
Scott. Pick a day something didn't happen. It's a specific day.
Oh, that's true. That's true. But
yes, I know. I know that
it used to be a wayside here, so people stayed here all the time.
Yes, I know. However, pick a day when nothing happened and put that date.
1432. Yes, when it was.
Or a weekend, nothing happened.
There you go.
Jesus. I like that one.
Great fail.
Great Dale.
This building is not for sale or rent. If you are not interested in this building, please call the owner at.
I don't understand that one at all.
Reverse psychology. Feliz Navidad.
Yep, we get Christmas lights on it.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz
Yeah, the Christmas-
Navidad. Yep. Brown grass is sexy. No, it's
I
not.
don't understand.
But it is
It
ecological.
also hurts your feet.
Horses,
Yeah.
lay down, please. Don't call 911. Oh,
Not horses lay down, please. See, there's no punctuation, sir. Horses lay down. Please do not call 911. There's a horse that's laying down in here.
well, that's because in school they teach you that horses only lay down when they're sick, which is not true. Granted, they can sleep standing up, but they do lay down.
Yeah.
Ooh, to whoever called the police on my lawn.
Instead of talking to me like a good neighbor, your move. Put flamingos on there.
Parrot
There.
lost, banded reward. Parrot barbecue. Yeah, there we go.
Come early, supply is limited.
Don't make me come down there. Signed, God. I'm fat and lazy. You still have a chance. Free exercise equipment.
Yeah.
Cheating husband. While his devoted wife was taking care of his sick mother, Lenny was having affairs with two women at the same time, Luann and Vivian.
Yeah.
What a stud.
She's taking care of his mother and he's out cheating on her.
Sure.
This was good.
Yield to aches and pains. Old crotchety person crossing. Welcome to Over the Hill and no more birthday cake.
Over the Hillville.
Over the Hillville.
Yeah. Not just over the hill.
Garage sale, free beer.
Yep.
That's one way to get people to show up. I tried, but it died.
Yeah. Big deal.
Grandpa finally died sale. Oh, that's
No,
terrible.
thank you. That's not nice.
Exotic herbs. They just look like weeds. Ha!
You need to put that in your garden when they're gone.
Your feet are killing me in the garden.
Yeah, don't walk on the garden.
Beware of the
There's a big bite out of the sign. So whatever it is, you better be careful.
It's spring. We got so excited we wet our plants.
I think that's enough of those.
Yep, but they were good. Thank you, Steve, for making everybody jolly.
I know you locked those. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the lawn and the lawn won.
Yep.
Somebody doesn't cut their grass. But yeah, there's a ton more. I don't even know. So where are we at? Are we done?
We are done. Well, except for the last thing.
Well, why? Shit. This is almost show 500, Scott. You think by now you would have it down, right?
Left.
Do you understand how this show works?
Yes, you do whatever you want, and I have to follow along.
Right. But whatever.
Whatever.
Okay, just because you're being a dork, we're not going to do the word of the week.
We're not, but it goes along with some of our subjects.
No, you don't want to do it.
I said that to what was left.
You don't want to do it.
Why not? I think it's a good word.
It ties back into full circle of everything we talked about.
That is correct, which is just absolutely perfect.
So the word is broasted.
Yes, it
It's
is.
roasted with a B in front of it.
Also correct.
So therefore, the word means roasted chicken breasts only. Broasted.
Incorrect.
Can I have some broasted chicken? And then you would just give me roasted chicken breasts.
No.
No.
Sorry, Charlie.
So a bunch of brothers get together. Hey, brother, give me some roasted chicken. You're my
No.
bro. You're my bro. Therefore, I get roasted chicken.
No.
Roasted chicken. Bro chicken.
And Dean Martin didn't get roasted either.
No, he got pretty broasted. You ever watch that show?
Yes, I did.
He
was
enjoyed
pretty good.
his.
You betcha.
Yeah. He was broasted on every one of those.
Pretty much, yes.
Okay, so Funguy the Entertainer, what is broasting mean?
Roasting is a method of cooking chicken and other foods using a pressure fryer technique invented by Lam Phelan and marketed by the Broasted Company. The method essentially combines pressure cooking with deep frying to pressure fried chicken that has been marinated and breaded. Here's the thing that a lot of people don't know about roasted foods. They're actually healthier than fried foods because they use 40% less oil because of the pressure cooking process.
Yeah. Well, isn't that how Kentucky Fried Chicken makes their
chicken
in pressurized roasters?
Yes, they do, but it's a different process, similar but slightly different. Broasted Company had a special seasoning, just like KFC has their, what is it?
Right, 7 herbs and spices.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's virtually the same thing.
So why was it L.A.M. Phelan? Why did he do that?
I want to say he was just a freaking genius. That's all.
Well, his name was Louis Austin Merritt Phelan.
Okay.
But why did he use lamb? Lamb. The guy cooked chicken. He didn't cook lamb.
No, he did not. So instead of letting it go with good information, Steve is now leaving everybody confused. No, we got to know. Did you look it up so that you can tell people why?
No, I didn't look it up.
There's no
it's the Don't Know Show.
It's just something that you came up with.
It's the Don't Know Show. It's stuff I just know.
Yeah.
And I don't know show.
Don't know.
But he worked for Goodyear originally. Yes. Before he did all this stuff, he was like inventing car stuff.
Yep.
So, but he also did stuff for like packaging and for oil burners. So I guess it makes sense that he made this.
Sure.
It's just weird that that's where he went to.
Well,
I know why he got into food. Did you know he invented the mercury switch?
I did not.
Wow. That's more impressive than broasting.
No, I could care less about a mercury switch.
Mercury switches are pretty cool. But he also worked for Taylor.
But they don't taste good.
The Taylor Freezer Company.
Yes, I know who Taylor is. They do all the
Taylor.
They have the soft serve ice cream machines and all.
Yeah, frozen custard. Nice. So cool. So he's a pretty cool guy.
Yes.
Listen to this.
Okay.
In the early 1950s, approximately the same time as Colonel Sanders began to franchise a KFC chicken, Phelan developed a broasting method of cooking chicken for which he invented a modified commercial-grade pressure cooker. He founded a broasting company in 1954. So I wonder who stole from who.
Good question, right?
We'll leave you with that. And with that, I want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision, and tonight's was not.
No, then please subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels. Do you do Funguy Entertainer cooks for you anymore?
I told you, once summer is over.
Okay.
I got a couple of ideas.
I told you.
Yes, you forgot because you never listen to me, damn it.
So I want to make a dessert pizza.
Okay.
I want to make a pizza with cream cheese, apple pie filling, blueberries, and then the what's the crumble called that goes on top of strudel? Is it strudel crumble?
It's strudel.
It's strudel crumble though. I want the crumble, not the strudel. I want the crumble, and I want to bake that like a pizza.
Right. So obviously you want to go to a pizza ranch.
Oh, they make those there?
Yes.
Oh,
and they're freaking awesome.
Yeah, I want to make one of those. Yeah. Domino's made those. Did you know that?
Similar, not the same thing.
Well, the one I just described.
Okay.
The one the Domino's made.
Right.
So but yeah, it's regular pizza crust. That's pretty cool. So, all right. Well, I want you to think about food because that's apparently all we think about. I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
But you still amaze me, baby, crazy. But you still amaze me.